So our community youth have been engaged in a variety of leadership roles to enhance policy efforts for substance abuse prevention. The youth have been responsible for determining an issue that's present in their community. So our St. Charles group, they wanted to focus on there's a skateboard park right down where they meet for their Friday night teen center sessions, and they saw that there were a lot of teens using tobacco there, and they thought that'd be a good place to start, and it turned into actually going smoke-free for the entire town. As a group, they researched the problem at hand, and they looked at the different options they had to go about addressing it, and the most feasible way to go about successfully getting a policy passed. So our youth reached out to, our one group reached out to the Elgin City Board members to schedule and conduct an interview regarding policy change. Each group determined the crucial information that needed to be shared with the city officials and with the community, and created a presentation that would effectively address the benefits of a smoke-free park for the teens themselves and also for the whole town in general. So they just researched where other cities in our county and in the general area, if they were going smoke-free. So they knew that Chicago had just passed a huge smoke-free policy for their beaches and their parks. In Kane County specifically, they would have been the first. So they were looking at other policies to see what they had included in it, and then just basically got an idea of how they would like to draft one for their parks. They ended up going to the Park District Board rather than the City Council Board. They had known previously that the Park Board members were thinking about going smoke-free already. This is just kind of another push to get them in the right direction. So they created a PowerPoint presentation. They researched the benefits of smoke-free parks. They distributed a community survey. They got 115 responses in about 4 weeks. So that was really good. All fully supporting smoke-free parks, excluding golf courses, of course. But they took that information and the research and they presented it to the board members, and they were very receptive to it. The board members actually brought even more information from the University of Illinois on how it would be enforced. And a lot of it's just self-enforcement, other people just saying, you can't smoke here. And so they, right on the spot, approved it and asked the attorneys to start drafting a policy. Well, youth have had a positive impact, obviously, by our positive policy it passed. So the St. Charles attorneys are currently drafting a smoke-free parks policy for all parks in the town. Both groups will be following up with their park districts to make sure that it's drafted with our intent in mind to include electronic products and all tobacco products. The passage of these smoke-free parks policies would not have been possible without the youth's commitment and engagement to keep their parks safe from tobacco exposure. The teens felt it should be their right to breathe fresh air, and they fought for that right through education and advocacy. Having the teens speak up for the policy change and making the change in their community for a park that they use and go to every day, they see that they have a voice. They can come together as a group and basically fight for what they want, and they can see that it'll happen if they research it thoroughly and go to the right people. And